They're like when you're looking at
Well, like,
Splash is the best support in the game, and still so far is Splash. Like
It's support.
Splash can fight. It's got a better special. It's got a better sub. It's quite literally overall just a better weapon. And also, I'm pretty sure probably Paint's better than Big Swig.
Nah, I think Swig has like better like paint output, but it's just like that's
Way
kind of like,
better.
really like the strongest thing it has besides its object damage.
It doesn't have object damage.
No, dude, the object damage on Swig is actually nutty, dude.
Well, when
Alright,
you compare-
the best
like,
idea.
Right. Listen.
I've underestimated that, but it's, like,
These
actually
weapons
nutty.
that we all meme
But-
of, that no one really sees, Big Swig, Clash, like YouTuber, all of that,
Yeah.
no matter what, will maybe have something good about them. And when a comp player picks it up and starts using it, and then you start letting your guard down, that's when you're gonna think it's good. When they get this ridiculous, like whatever, like it paints well or whatever, you gotta understand that if you know how to play around it, the weapon just cannot do anything.
Mhm.
Like if a long range weapon goes against Big Swig, it's over. Like that weapon is not getting 5 seconds out of
Right.
spawn.
This is what I said like earlier. Like this is why everyone thought, oh my
Like
god,
if-
Zimmy's gonna be the
I wanna
fucking
cook with
best
it at least.
support in the game, and then turned out like no one fucking uses that weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Like it's,
I'm still gonna cook.
all right,
You're
yeah.
not gonna let you, bro.
Unfortunately, I don't have any Big
Yeah.
Swig comps in mind. Like that's just not.
Dude,
That is
big
just
spot.
beyond. That's just beyond
everyone
me.
else, just everyone else be front line, like one back line. Just, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like that's usually what it is, and you can definitely like make stuff happen with off-meta comps. I've been trying to make that happen for the entirety of Splatoon 3 now, but the sad truth is that you
It
get
takes
stuff
so
done
much work.
better. Yeah, you get so much done better when you're playing optimal weapons with.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys
I
want to
got
try
it.
something
I just
that
wanna
is
try it.
very creative, then like 85 and 52 is a very good idea because it's not bad. That's a very good idea for Rainmaker, and you can make it work on other modes as well.
Right.
If you decide to use those two weapons, Ballpoint can actually work as well, and
And bow too. Like those weapons are pretty good for bow.
oh yeah, I was gonna say bow. Yeah, bow machine work because you have two weapons that paint relatively well. If Fluffy's playing, I would never really recommend bow and the
Stamper.
stamper.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
But-
I've seen a lot of interesting plays with like chainsaw and bow. It has a lot of good combo potential and like and stuff like that. It's just what needs to work with like a duo comp like that is just like a lot of paint.
The thing
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
like Bo and Splatana struggle with though is that it can't move in very fast unless obviously it has zip. But besides, it also has lack of paint. So unless you're running like a double splash or a splash and zap with it, it's not going to be able to enable itself to
Well-
get in.
Well, but bow isn't like a bad like painter. It actually like paints like pretty well at him, but like it's a good midline painter, not like a good like far painter, like Expo or something like that. So like it does have like opportunities for like pushing up and stuff, and it's really good at walling out enemies with its bolts.
Yeah.
It's just like, but yeah, as you said, it just needs a comp needs a lot of paint in order for it to like really like play into that.
yeah, you're right. Like a comp like that just needs paint to work with. Like you have two weapons that can't really paint by itself. As long as they have the paint to work with, then you could actually like do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, like dude, literally like one direct bolt like from bow like combos with like a chainsaw slash.
Yeah.
I think at least for Bo, I think the most common combo scene because I've seen it on like two teams is Bo and like V-Brush with the
Brush,
double bell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just because it's
Okay.
so good at being
Got it.
annoying, enabling,
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
just got
literally
one
how
question.
like
Try.
how like comps with that goes literally just like is literally turning the entire match into a bullet hell.
Yeah,
like you just like put so much crap on screen for like people to deal with, and it's just like they're gonna die from all like the chip.
If that's something you guys do want to try, I would use like Bow, Brush, maybe like a Machine, Splash,
Yeah,
one of those.
yeah, that's basically what Chewits Mafia runs.
Sounds like yeah.
I just got one question. What are you guys' thoughts on Drapid, Deco Rapid Blaster?
It's a solid weapon.
It's solid. It got the inkjet buff, but I still think it's not worth running over a ballpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I do
But
But what
most
about if we
dra-
don't have? What if we don't have? I forgot how to say your
main
name.
weapon in general,
Ad-
Blaster's not really worth running right now. Blaster's in such a
Astra.
bad
I
state.
I,
What if
re- I
Astra's not on
really
the team though?
I
Like we
really
don't
like
have ballpoint.
Bo plus Rapid.
If you don't have ballpoint, I mean, you could try it, but even then, you could probably get more value out of like a stamper or
Yeah.
machine.
Machine. I play slashing machine.
to be honest, bro,
Yeah.
like Chainsaw is basically
Yeah.
just Blaster but better.
Yeah.
Because
But-
like you still could do the same shit that Blasters do, but it's just like
I wanted to
consistent.
play S-Blast so badly, bro. You have no idea.
real.
Yeah, me
Then they ruined it. They soiled it.
Yeah, there were a lot of weapons that just like another weapon does better in this game, which like it sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I hate. But yeah,
I like variety. I mean, the only variety I get is Nautilus, but like so niche.
that is
It's
yeah.
so niche.
that's-
in a niche spot right now. Yeah, it sucks. The bad spot, but
I don't mind playing slashing machine. I love this weapon. It's just I like variety sometimes.
Mm.
That's the main reason why people like Splatoon 2 meta more. Because even
Um,
though like it was pretty basic with
you
shooter
could
meta,
still
there
run
was
more.
other
I don't know about
stuff
that,
that can be
bro.
ran.
I don't know. Quad shooter was pretty, you know,
It was
I'm
impressive.
I very much
Why did he
prefer
missile
this
on
meta
Dust Flight or
than like
something?
Splatoon 2's, because like Splatoon 2's was so boring. Like
180p armor.
yeah,
On-
dude, it was just
yeah,
like
you get points.
Yeah, and then you get a
No one likes
splash, double charge up, and spams crabs at you all game.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair,
Both
but
of you.
like double crab has been like falling off, and it's like more so like a lot of like the weapons are being used
We made it
in
work
the
in
meta
low
right
ink,
now
but
but like the weapons
Sorry.
that are being used like the meta right now are like are basically enabling fast and very aggressive gameplay, and that shit's fun.
yeah. Just we've been working on double splash and low ink. We did. I mean, we probably did it just out of desperation, but yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah,
I mean, we
I
didn't get
feel
too
so bad I
with
couldn't
it.
play.
I would
lower.
not. It's just like not. It's, yeah,
I just found something out. What's your thoughts on Squeezer?
in this game,
Yes.
There really isn't a point to running it.
I mean, unless you really like, it's the same way I feel about Forge. Like, I mean, you can run it, yeah. If you're very good at it, you can get a lot of stuff done. But like, I wouldn't like go out of your way to like learn the weapon to play it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I played it a bit, but
If you
yeah,
want, if you
I was
want like
just-
a
I was
good
just giving your
Zuko weapon,
thoughts.
if you want like a good Zuko weapon, just play V-Shot.
Yeah,
definitely
That
just
is
play-
true.
so that's not my thing. That's not my thing though. Was frontlining. So
Mm.
I was just asking to see
Well,
how
I mean,
you think.
Yeah, I
V-Shot
wouldn't run it.
isn't it necessarily like an aggro frontline. It's like a support hybrid.
Also, you want to know something? We got wrecked by 2 refluxes in low ink. Like they
that
actually
is-
hit their shots. They hit their shots
Wow.
and everything.
What,
I died to them at least
what
like
did you
10
guys
times.
get like in that in low ink?
We got
They
like mid.
finished
We got like
seventh
mid
in
rankings, I
Delta
think.
Which bracket?
Delta bracket. They finished 7th in Delta.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow, I am getting old. Wait. There's
Yeah,
more
I
than
know.
3
They
brackets
added a
now.
last bracket.
Oh
Four
my
brackets.
gosh.
I literally did not learn that until yesterday.
I don't know why they changed it so much.
We have alpha, beta, gamma, then delta.
Delta. Yeah,
Delta
Is there anything
and then,
below that?
and then
I don't think so. I think it's
called.
I think
it
it's
starts
for
with a
all the
P.
people that don't make it to day 2. They throw into Delta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, there's another tier below that, and
There
then-
is?
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, I've
there's
heard
Epsilon, I
another tier
think.
below that. Yeah.
and then you get kicked out.
Oh damn. Is
So,
it just
yeah.
that people playing low ink, or are they just like smalling, like breaking down the groups so there's not as
Who
many?
knows?
It's just
They like break down like the players and to try and like make like a more like what's it fair fight for like
Yeah.
in terms of like a skill level.
that's fair. I feel I mean, because you guys went 3-3, so that wasn't even like bad. Like that, like old link that probably would have maybe gotten you like bottom of beta or like at least top of gamma. So
Yeah, I agree. That 3
I
and 3
want-
isn't that bad. Like,
Y'all went even, so pretty good.
Oh, what placement did you guys get?
I don't know.
I think they
I
finished
sent
seventh.
it to Aiden.
7th?
Yeah, they said seventh.
So not overall in our
Seventh in
bracket.
Delta.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, yeah, in a bracket, that's still good.
Yeah.
There was like 14 people in our bracket, I think.
Yeah, I think 14, 13 in each bracket.
So hit straight in the middle. That's pretty good. Like
Yeah.
for like our what like first
You guys
tournament?
basically your first tournament, yeah.
That's a really good result.
It's pretty solid. But
Oh my god.
I definitely think you guys could do like a lot better. And I'm sure like next Lunk you guys can definitely hit beta.
You're sounding like my dad.
Oh, there's.
Don, you need to get better.
Yeah.
yesterday's loss to
Oh,
like
you know what?
improve the
Okay.
future or something like that. But like, if you guys, I mean, I wasn't there in the set, but if you guys lost to double reflex,
Well, we were down.
what comp were you running? Or
We were down 2 people, and one of them is actually like I just like took them off the team.
oh
Yeah. It was,
So-
but they
Oh,
were on
Samaya's
our
gone.
they were on our Battlefy roster, so it was kind of all we had.
okay.
It was
Justify.
unfortunate because Cross decided to change his name, and Adastro understandably had stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm so upset I
think I
couldn't
want
play
to-
low ink, dude. I was really wanting to play.
So I'm now just looking back at the table turf cards for Sizzle season, and I just remembered about H3D. It's the one weapon that I'm looking forward to because the main
Oh,
weapon's
yeah.
really good. I will learn H3 if it gets a good kit.
I'm
I will
curious.
learn this thing. If it gets good.
Was League and Splatoon 2 used a lot, like
Yeah.
competitively, or is it
Oh,
just like
Competitively is
something niche?
competitively?
Warm
Not at all. Like
It's more
it
like
was-
a warm up.
I mean, you
Yeah, it
can
was
shoot for
more
you can
warm-up.
shoot for high powers, but that was like basically
Only
it.
people that like shot for high power was like what was it, Fanta and Fizz? What was his name?
Yeah, Fanta Fizz and like someone else. Like they were
Yeah.
top one every single like hour. It made you
Exactly.
wonder like how they were on every single day of the week. Like
They fucking grinded the shit out of the league like 24/7.
Now, with H3D, I think my one hope for a kid is suction bomb missiles, but missiles isn't realistic
Don't
at
say
all because
missiles.
imagine,
Please.
very
but,
interesting.
but the other special I'd probably hope for is
Sure,
probably
Blue.
rain. It's probably rain or like grab tank or I don't
They're not
know.
gonna give it crap.
I don't want to say booyah bomb. I want to say booyah bomb with like washing machine.
I'm sure Balloon is coping though.
Inkjet, fuck it, why not?
Dude,
Uh,
Balloon has
H3D.
been crying
But
like
anyway,
the past 6 months.
I
Wait,
just
what?
wanna-
Bro, it's been a year
Head
and
on.
I've still been waiting for a new bow kit.
I'm
oh,
just waiting for them to give
Yeah,
us
it's gonna be a
It's
year
okay. You
till
can
we
always
get
drop
one
bow
of
and just play reflex.
And here's the thing that like with me, like I'm just gonna give it to you straight. Like I'm very sad playing competitive right now because I don't know if I'm used to, like just not used to it, but I started playing Splatoon 2 like really competitively after the last balance patch when every weapon was released. And now that I'm playing
Oh, yeah.
competitive and an environment where the meta changes all the time and there's very, very little weapons to work with, it just feels very bland to me.
I agree.
Well,
I feel like
kind of.
yeah, I
Yeah.
came into competitive like after almost all the weapons had been released, and it was like
It's like a privilege.
oh, like, there was so much more variety that you could play with. And then now that I'm like you play Splatoon 3 and you're like stuck to Splash, you're stuck to Machine. You gotta
Oh
go
yeah,
It's
now
like-
you're going Neo and painting the entire game like it's just like
Yeah.
come on,
All right,
really?
Don, get in there. Start.
I-
start
For me,
this is why
I've been
people
having
like
a lot
zip
of fun.
running.
I've been
I
having
mean-
a lot of fun with like the meta, mostly because just like the weapons I get
I
to
mean,
play
this isn't
are,
like
are, like really fun.
Complain
here,
about the
so-
meta. It's just like you kind of
state.
have to run like a weapon that is kind of up there, and even then it's can get a little bland, but it is definitely sometimes fun.
I mean, there
playing
also
with
was
it.
like, I mean, like everyone had to like run C-Jet, or like just
Oh
like
god.
tons of, like
Don't
tons of,
remind
like
me.
shooters and stuff. So
Don't
it's like,
remind me of that fucker.
so it's like, it's not like everywhere you go, like any meta, it's like you're always going to have to encounter like those like weapons that you just have to use. So I don't know. I don't particularly find like this meta bland because it's just like, you know, it's optimized, and of course there's just gonna be weapons that are gonna be better than the rest, and it's best to use those over the others. So it's just like, I don't know. That's just how I approach it.
There's a lot of variety, I would say. It's probably like, it's just you have to run Splash because Grepting is so powerful, but there's still a lot of like other frontliners you can run with it.
Back into you had to like run like K-Shot or like.
I think it's just the lack of weapons you still can play, and the lack of consistent updates. How we're only getting updates every 3 months.
Oh
It,
It's just like
they did,
it's
like,
just-
This next
it's just the specials that
update is
just make everything like annoying. I don't know.
Yeah,
this
no.
next update is gonna be kind of disappointing. Yeah, they're like adding a lot of cool features, but like the weapons that we're getting aren't really that exciting. Besides like the two main weapons, but like that's it.
even then, I don't think those are gonna be too hot. Except for I think Paintbrush could possibly be good, but
Paintbrush
Honestly,
is probably gonna.
that's why it
Honestly,
won't be too
Paintbrush
bad.
might be like one of like a really good weapon. I could
That's
probably
why
see
it
it.
won't be too bad.
I'm gonna see. I'm very curious how that's gonna like work like against like Viper. I think Viper still like probably is like gonna like cheese on Paintbrush, but like it's around like the same.
I mean, yeah, the
range
reason
and
like the
stuff.
whole community just like got pissed off when they saw the paintbrush is after the
huge.
first update, like the first Splatoon 3 update where they added 3 completely new weapons, Nova, I've completely forgot their names, Nova, Big
Pencil.
Squig, and Pencil Charger. All 3 weapons sucked so bad that like there was no reason to play
Yeah.
them, and now when they see like a new weapon, it's just like, wow, like this isn't gonna change anything at all. But
I know.
yeah, it was
Okay.
incredibly disappointing.
I
was
think
so
Get 3
like,
new
I
weapons,
found-
and for them
Oh,
all, to,
we're
like,
already
suck.
disappointed with the kit. We're already
I'm under
disappointed
the
with the
impression-
kits now.
I'm under the impression that like the devs like were worried that all these new weapons they added were gonna be too good, so they just like nerfed them to the
Here's the thing:
ground.
if they're too good, then let it play out and then nerf them. There's no
Yeah.
Let them
reason to
cook.
make them so
Yeah,
bad.
like ballpoint. No.
I
Yeah.
mean, ball. It's just, I mean, dude,
Big Swig needs
there
to
is
be the
no
next ballpoint of-
excuse ever for Nova to be like the Aerospray Pro. It's just ridiculous.
I think I was so excited for Nova. Okay, a new shot, and then I saw the damage, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, dude, I remember there was like this dude who like hacked the game so he could like get all like the was it
The custom
Fresh
kits.
season? Which season was that? Or no, chill season. We like hacked all like the new weapons into the game chill season, and just like everyone, I just like looked in the comments, and everyone's just like, "Wow, these weapons suck."
Yeah.
Everyone was like mauling
God.
over like the damage of Nova. It was really funny, but also really sad.
I was really
I
excited.
love the hell out of the new Nova design because Anarchy, but like, this thing needs buffs.
Mhm.
Like, God, it's
I
so
I really
awful.
like a lot of the direction they're taking on like Nova's buffs, because like they're actually making it like a pretty like solid
Just-
like support now. But it's
just
just like
make it a
No,
full-
I mean,
Well,
it's
no,
still
not
no
even
reason
solid.
to run
It's-
it.
shot
yeah.
and like better accuracy.
The thing
like,
I think about is if there is no reason to run a weapon, even when it gets buffed, then there's not really a point at all. Like, a good idea would be making weapons all balanced and like soft counter, like certain weapons get countered by others, but it's Nintendo, that's just not how they do things.
well, it's not Nintendo. It's just the devs for this game. It's like
The
'cause if
devs
I'm
are
not wrong,
Nintendo?
The devs are Nintendo, that's
Well, like
Anyway.
the devs they got for the game are like new to like the series, so they like have
Yeah,
no
they came
idea.
from Sega. They know how to develop their games.
well, they. I mean, yeah, it took them
You
like
gotta
6
do 'em like
months
that,
to
man.
finally nerf Crab, and then they didn't even do it right, so we had to wait like another 3 months for Crab to be nerfed. Oh,
Okay, no, the first crab nerf is just asinine to me. I cannot
Yeah.
believe they thought that would change anything. Like, what was it? They nerfed it by 1 second, and that was
Yeah,
it.
and
Yeah.
then they made like the buffs from like special charter. No,
Oh
special power
yeah,
up
yeah. No, they buffed
And then
that.
they
like
Yeah.
finally.
So literally, it's just like, oh, you want to negate that? Just like use like
just
two
oh
subs
yeah,
as
just use
SPU.
like yeah, exactly. It's
like, it's
so
stupid.
crazy to me.
The worst meta so far was between chili season.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Chelsea's meta sucked.
But some people liked it.
Some
Not
people
me.
did.
I mean, I hated it, but like I
Charger
got to play
players
pro.
loved it.
Yeah, Charger players liked it, but that was it.
I'm so glad Chargers are falling off, but I still see Chargers in the meta. It makes
No,
me
they need
sad.
to, they need to
Can't
fall off
play
harder.
Chargers.
They need to fall off harder.
But then they
Real.
finally fixed the game, and now a lot more weapons are a bit more viable,
Mm.
like Nautilus and other things.
I'm just,
and
I'm just so
Ballpoint.
sad about the map design.
That's my main
yeah.
thing as well. I'm so
is-
sad
So
about
you want to hear
that.
my counter argument to why you're sad about the map design? Why don't you fix it?
Okay.
Why don't you fix
We
it?
would.
I will
if
fix
we could-
it.
if
I'm an
we-
engineering major. I can fix it. Like I can.
Okay, Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will do it.
My
legally.
first order as the new map designer is to extend the street on sturgeon clams.
Yes. You know what else you should do?
Give
You
us
should give
more
us Old
flanks.
Mahi back. You should give us Old Mahi
Give
back.
us
Yes, sir.
Old Mahi, give us more flanks, and
Hey.
like no like instant death water on Mahi in the middle of the fucking map. Like what
It's
is
so
that?
stupid. Why did they do that, dude?
You know what else you should do? You should give us Salt Spray Rig back.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make
No.
any change to salt spray rig. It's just gonna be vanilla salt spray rig.
Imagine if they actually do like change it completely, like what they did with Bridge.
They're gonna turn it into.
Okay. We were talking about comps. Let's get
Oh
back on
yeah,
track.
we were. Oops.
Yeah.
We
We were
did.
kind of goofing around, but now we gotta talk about what our objective here is. Let's do that before Sick actually says that we didn't discuss shit.
I mean, we kind of did already, but you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I leave and then yells at you guys. I mean, yeah. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about regarding comps, or what else?
Most specific comps, possibly. Hold up, is Sick even talking? Wait, where's this motherfucker? Sick, are you there?
I'm right here.
Then
Yes,
why
I'm
aren't you
here.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Because
It
I'm just
doesn't
waiting
have
for you
to.
guys to finish talking.
You are such a zombie.
That's wild.
I'm just
I have never heard that.
Marinating.
That is beautiful.
That's wild. That's a new one.
Wow.
I mean, is
Alright.
that one
Zombie.
better than ugly?
Cross, why are you so narnar,
Possibly.
dude?
There's no way.
People love my energy, except
Well,
I don't know why.
ironically said that.
All right, so really,
I'm
though,
writing
like,
down.
most
I'm
specific
writing
comps?
down some comps right now. Hang on.
The
Well-
only niche I get out of playing Tri-Slosher is literally Flounder Heights, and that's it. Because literally, it's better than playing Machine. Because the whole map is so focused on mid.
Okay, this is already one we talked about. Zapbo Splash 52. That's a very good Rainmaker comp that you can run, especially if you want to play bow. You can also sub the bow out for ballpoint if you'd like, whatever you prefer.
I prefer bow. And
Oh, wait,
Rainmaker
wait,
for, like, the- what's
Okay,
it, for
hold
the,
on. What?
Optic shredding.
Okay.
no chumps.
Fuck you.
Actually,
No chumps.
okay, wait. So no, Zap 52. You could put a splash in there. If not, you can also,
Nova.
do whatever you want. I don't know. It's-
No,
but, like that works.
no. Just no.
Now for zones. For like a zones comp, definitely that's gonna be like good for ballpoint too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see ballpoint or bow on zones. I think that
Ballpoint's-
it just. I think it just boils down to being like very.
Yeah. If I went over like the different, every single different map and what weapons work best on that, we'd be going here forever. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
say for instance, zones, Mako. Like if you run ballpoint, machine, because machine is just insane on that ballpoint machine, splash, and maybe a 52. Like that is just insane. That's a very good comp. You can also like if Cross is playing, put brush in there as well.
How comfortable are you on
Nation-
shot, Dick?
How comfortable am I on what?
Or how comfortable are you on shot? Are you?
V shot?
Yeah, well, I mean, just both T-Tech and V-Shot.
Please play it.
I don't really know how to use Trizuka properly.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just
Trizuka's
thinking,
hard.
If only they gave an anchor Trizuka.
You got it, Xena.
Probably. I don't know.
I used to be a Zekofin main. But like as like charges fell off, I just kind of like stopped playing it.
Isn't Zycofin like fine even then?
Yeah, it's like this. It's on the same level as leader. It's like you definitely can run them and be successful, but it's just like you could be running so much like a lot better, but better options than those.
I'd say it's mostly a niche.
Yeah. Well, nah. I think it's like above a niche, but not like high enough to be like top tier. Or,
Yeah,
We all have so many
like,
weapons we want to play, but like
Yeah,
the meta doesn't allow for it.
for real.
Well, you just need
For real,
to
for
do the
real.
right kind of. You just need to do the right kind of like comp building.
I'm just gonna say, make sure whenever you are picking weapons, don't pick a weapon that's gonna be completely out of like the weapon class that you're playing. Like if you're playing Slayers and then you're like, well, I want to main backlines. Slight
Who's
problem.
niching? Sorry.
The
can't
higher you go up in the
happen.
meta, being a flex is like not great.
Yeah.
Because it's better. It's better to like have a extensive knowledge on like one weapon.
Well,
than
yeah,
to
exactly.
Just, like, flex between like all of them would be mediocre at all of those weapons.
It's not that it's necessarily bad though. It's just that right now, don't
what you
keep
have to do.
playing 20 different weapons when you can just stick to at least a solid 2 or 3. Genuinely, one of
Who's
those.
niching Zap? Because
Me,
That's Cross.
oh, okay.
unfortunately. Not unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't mind not playing on Rainmaker. Honestly, you don't really need machine if you're playing. I think it's ballpoint or no bow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind it. I don't like Rainmaker anyway. It's my least favorite mode.
I was
Coming from
thinking about
the
playing
where
Shrine
think
of Vow once
for-
I get
for,
the year
I'm trying to-
complete.
For tower control, what's it? I really like that for a bow as well, because bows like AoEs like chip everyone on tower with like the right like
And you can whale them off.
thing. Yeah, and
Mhm.
whale's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential for bow on tower control. And like even when it's on tower, its tap shots are like lethal. If people are trying to just like get up there to flank and stuff. And definitely, and also it's arc shots, just like being able to hit like behind the wall and tower if people are like trying to hide around. So like that's definitely something that would be fun to like work with, from in my opinion at least. Like I'm thinking like probably like a bow, splash, octobrush, and machine.
On tower control.
Yeah.
I don't know about like Octobrush with the zip. I don't know.
Well,
what do
that
the
lets
coaches
it-
think?
Hmm?
I want to know what they think about that.
Octobrush and tower control.
Octobrush on tower. I think you're better off like what aspect? Why would you want to use it?
I'd rather
What
use
is-
V-Brush and Tower Control, honestly. Like that.
Oh, V-Brush? Okay.
V-Brush, yeah.
I
All right,
think
okay. If you
We have a
want-
lot
if
of
you prefer-
whale weapons on our
I think
team.
whale would be
We
better
have-
for it. Here, actually, let me see if Splat. What do you prefer to, at Astra? Do you like to use bow or ballpoint? I'd assume ballpoint on tower.
I'm a bit of a tri-stringer enthusiast. I'd say I
I've
very much prefer that weapon a bit. Usually I play ballpoint when it comes to
tower?
like modes. When it comes to modes that are like pretty fast or like very neutral heavy, like clams.
So like if you were playing tower,
zones.
which one would you prefer to use, ballpoint or
bow?
bow? Okay.
I think bow's like pretty like strong like ink.
I mean, you guys could run this comp that I was, because I know he said he also wanted to play brush and then like a machine.
But I definitely can swap out for ballpoint that yields.
Or
more
you
kills.
could switch around, like, I don't know, if Fluffy's playing, then you could always run Gal and then take out the take out the machine and run Splash. Or whatever. Genuinely. You can swap them around for whoever's playing, but for tower, that's not bad. If you want to play bow.
Okay. Then like for clams, it's like what ballpoint.
Genuinely, literally run this
52.
comp as well for clams as well.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to play ballpoint on it though, it's
Yeah.
fine. Like, literally switch it
Yeah,
up.
I think. I think my weapon choices are very map dependent. Like basically, like it's the Splatoon 2 maps are like I play bow on, and then for like ballpoint, I like play like basically every other map.
Just make sure you guys have enough paint for your guys' team comp whenever you're playing.
Yeah.
Just be mindful, like depending on what Adastra's playing,
Mm.
if that affects whatever you guys are playing. Boom.
Are we on the? Is this the part where we talk about gear?
If you want, actually, I don't know. I've seen some questionable builds. Sometimes, just only sometimes, you know. It's
Questionable
fine.
builds?
I'm just gonna post
From
it.
everyone on the team.
Not from like everyone. It's not like a generally everyone, but I would like to see everyone.
I'll just post mine in right there.
I don't mind. Yeah, if you all just
You want to see
like,
my
send or
Sandy
something.
stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, cuckoo.
Yeah. I mean, your machine looks fine. I don't think you need 2 subs of ink recovery up, but if you like it, that's just a
It
general
gets rid of
preference thing.
it gets rid of a little bit of downtime, and I like it.
Yeah, all
I
these
like filling
builds
half a
look
second,
pretty
but, like,
good.
still.
It not looks fine. You put where'd you
You want
put?
to know something? You want to know something? Just 2 subs of charge up gives me 180p rain. It's nuts.
I'll put mine in a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, you literally only invest like 2 subs in gear and you get 180p rain.
You've got a lot of bow builds.
Yeah, just a little.
Um,
I'm just
my
like,
goofing.
goofing.
What's the
collection
ballpoint
pattern is
build?
incomplete.
Honestly, all your bow builds look fine, genuinely.
Thank you. I've
Yes.
I may or may not have like.
Why do you have 7 of them?
Yeah,
I may or may not hyperfixate on this one.
I see that. Splash looks fine. Do you?
I've been kind of like messing around with like making more niche like builds for
Mhm.
Bow recently, and stuff. So
If he has cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat.
and here's my
Thick for your splash. Genuinely, I would use instead of the Inksaver sub, I would use like a sub of Ink Recovery up, just because again it gets rid of the downside.
I was told like apparently in the meta like no one has quote unquote done the math and like apparently sub saber is better.
I don't know.
Those-
That's questionable. I don't know who the source is, but
Say
I mainly use a lot of mixing of subs and main
I
weapons.
think
a lot.
the thing
Oh.
is
I mean,
just
you can't
because
really compare
Inksaver sub is
Inksaver
more
sub
tailored towards your
and
sub,
the-
and Ink Recovery up can just genuinely is like overall.
That's true. Like it
It
helps
delay
like
pretty-
all. It helps your main paint and your sub paint. Like there isn't really any math behind it. Like, it's do you want to specifically save for your sub only or like your entire kit?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to see. I'm trying
Which
to find.
how much are you running?
Oh, just one.
Just one sub. It's,
yeah,
it's
I would.
not
Yeah,
as
never.
quick
If,
to
and
run
what weapon are you running that on?
Flash.
Flash.
Which one? I mean, regardless, I'd say that's. Yeah, I would never do that. One sub.
You wanna know how dedicated I am to like making like builds? Like I really have like made in-depth like
Videos.
to every build. Like these little like information thingies. Like,
Yeah, if you want, I mean, again,
Oh, I forgot to update
builds
my
are always personal preference. It's not gonna like really impact your gameplay. But for you, I would recommend, and I would try it out at least, running that 1 or maybe 2 subs of Ink Recovery up, just because it gets rid of that end lag. Besides that, your drip is horrendous. Anyways,
Wait, mine?
no,
doesn't mean shit.
no, I'm just joking. But
I put it in the chat what they said about like why or how the ink recovery.
the thing is, I think
worse
the big
than-
problem is that like for Inksaver sub, like if you're trying to do this specifically for your like sub weapon, and this is like it's a main problem for your sub, then you can use it. But overall, Ink Recovery up, you're just gonna it works general, like it's a general ability. It's gonna help overall, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let me see your ballpoint build.
Yeah, because you can make the argument that, of course, like you're gonna generate quicker if you use
I posted my
like
sim
one
now.
sub.
For your ball
But
point,
like,
I don't
yeah.
think you need the sub special charge. You could just put in like ink resistance or something like that. Anything. And honestly, I don't. You only really need.
I typically like to play for Jet, so I just like run that little bit of the special
That's fair.
surge so I can get
Also, I
the
think, at least this is coming from my friend, you don't really need 2 subs of Incentiveye action. You can run 1, and it does virtually the same. It's not like a
Wait.
crazy impact.
Okay.
Or,
Like,
oh,
gosh,
M?
man.
Okay.
Yeah, for a dash. No, yeah. I was just not just call
me sick.
Oh my god.
Bruh. These are okay. The brush is fine. Although I mean you don't really need special power up, but it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. That's not like game breaking. You're gonna lose. And then your brush looks fine. I don't know if you want to use more util subs and get rid of like I don't know if you want to go for a quick respawn build, I would use like an actual main quick respawn, but I don't think you need those 2 subs of quick respawn. Unless again you really want them, but genuinely I don't think you need the 2 subs, and you could probably put on more util subs. Like you could put on another sub of ink resistance, maybe bomb DX, just ink recovery, whatever you feel like you want. And your Splatana looks fine. It's just a fucking feeding weapon. just run in and die.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gone.
I
Yeah,
didn't
he's,
I'm right
And
here.
he's screaming last
you
resort.
do. I was talking about down.
Oh, well, I gotta leave it 10 too, because I got asked to play in a pickup.
That's fair.
Yeah, but what's it called? Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, Aiden. I'm really like come accustomed to liking that build more, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Also, I'm thinking of switching my my sub res on my knot to just another sub of swim speed.
Let me see what your not build was again. One of your subs to swim speed.
Sub res to swim speed, yeah.
That's fair. I mean, like, it won't change it
Don't
too
see
much.
much
It can be
impact.
like, yeah, it's not even crazy too much of an impact. You already have enough run speed, and even that knot isn't heavily anchored on the ground as many of the other Sproutlings are. So if you did get rid of 1 sub, it's fine. But honestly, like genuinely, whenever I like talking about builds, I was more focused on Samaya, but Samaya's off the team now, so I was a little concerned as to why they were running quick respawn, sub power up, and like ink recovery main. That was like the main thing.
I think it was
He
just
changed
purely
his
for
build
drip.
for low ink.
Oh,
He
he
changed
did?
his build for low ink. Like, yeah, he put on optimal mains.
Well, I'm so glad he did that in scrims instead.
I don't
of,
know, man. Maybe he learned a thing or two that
That's fair.
night.
But like I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I did send him actually builds the night before, so maybe that could. Maybe if I had a brain, I did send him builds. So maybe that's why. Did
Yeah.
he play well at all during low ink?
He
played
played,
pretty well.
however, how he needed to, I guess.
The solo queue that worked.
Wow.
But genuinely, Fluffy, your builds are like fine. You literally just run QR weapons, so there's possibly no way to have a bad build. Just put on QR. Frost, kind of same thing for you. Your QR builds is just, again, for brush, up to you. I don't know if you want to have like you can have like 2 brush builds if you want to run more of like a QR build, like feeding build.
Yeah, I have 2
But even
builds,
then-
but I haven't put it on the send out yet. But
Oh, okay.
I do have 2 builds. There is this one new Vo build, even though no one's gonna play that weapon really. There's a new Vo build I have where it's like literally nothing but QR.
And I was curious, is 52, what do you call, 52 Haunt, like, really good? Is it viable?
Not really. It's viable. It works, but it's not like something like it's more of a niche pick that you would be using if you were trying to solo out a player or you're playing hell of aggressive with Gal. Like if you're gonna be playing Feedy with Gal, you could run that with QR, but even then most Gals don't do that. They prefer the swim speed and the ninja so they can skirmish. So just, genuinely I would say keep using your build with ninja, swim speed, stealth. But if you do want to just run if you do want to run like a niche build like that, you could totally run like comeback, haunt, stealth, or like quick respawn. generally, it's up to you. That's like a more different way to play Gal, but it still kind of works. Obviously,
I've
that's
seen
generally.
IGZ Melon play it with Haunt.
That's fair.
What
I know
was
some people like to. It's like Haunt is like a personal preference if you want to use it over Ninja. Some people like I personally like Ninja whenever I play Gal, but it's just a personal preference. Adastra, honestly, your builds are fine. I would maybe run more run speed on your ballpoint, but even then, it's not like a super major worrying.
I think it's like Stack Spider was just like two mains, one sub, if I'm not wrong.
That's
and then
fair.
it's just like if you run a main, you like run 2 subs.
But yeah, that's fine. Besides that, you got horrible drift, terrible enemies.
What? That is so
Okay,
not
okay.
true.
Wait, who has terrible drift?
The green hoodie, the yellow, orange, and the camo hat.
Wait, who has terrible drift?
Adastra.
I fucking
No.
knew it. I fucking knew it.
No.
Every time I see
what?
him, I scream.
Get bullied, Adastra.
Every time I look at him, I cringe whenever I spectate him. I
That
just can't look at his outfit. L-Drip, anyways. You know who else says L-Drip? Sick.
Well, yeah.
Like
no.
misgendering mistake. Huh?
Oh yeah, no, Sick has some pretty trash drip too.
What?
Crazy
Bro,
arrows
Sick's
with,
drip
like,
makes
the
me
tan shoes and like the dripped out glasses. Then he's got like a camo hat with like a white biker jacket and boots.
Fucking
Look, okay, look.
Wait, you're saying I have the best one on the team?
Who has the best drip? I think definitely not Fluffy either. That goofy ass cowboy hat. I'm like, what?
It's definitely my build builds. My build builds got drip.
I think the best, honestly, has to be Cross. Just 'cause
Yeah.
matches.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It only
I've been
matters,
meaning to actually
right?
like. I've
Can
been
you
like
take a look
meaning to
again?
like get like a better like thing for my ballpoint build, but I am waiting for like some close to hopefully get into like
Yeah.
into sizzle season. Like you know that one jacket
Take a
back
look
in June
again.
that had like that like those leaf patterns on it.
Yes.
What is it
yes,
called? I am waiting for the day that jacket comes back so I could just like use that and then
He's
use
ready
like the
for it.
urchin's what's it? That one urchin hat.
Urchin's
I forgot
cap?
what it's called. Yeah, the
The
urchin's
the
cap.
urchin's cap? Or the regular one?
The gray one, but
Wait. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
My drip is horrendous too, so I can't talk. But
Wait, what's it called? What's the cap called?
I
the
think it's like
urchin's
the,
cap.
oh, it's the urchin's woolly classic. I think. That's
Oh,
It's already in the game.
Gray one.
It's already
Yeah.
in the game.
Or he's talking about the
yeah. No, I'm they.
Or, like, you know that
I am,
one jacket in S2 that had like the leaves and it was like a black jacket with like the leaves that changed color depending on your ink.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's
I have
cool.
been waiting for their jacket to come back.
Was it confirmed for Sizzle season?
We don't know what returning gears coming back yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Except for a lot of new looking drip, which they seem weird.
Drippy.
I love
They look
that drip,
weird.
actually. I love that little.
At least we get. Yeah, we get that back.
It looks so sweet.
But genuinely, take what I say as a grain of salt. If you do not want to change your builds and you're content and you like what you have, don't change it.
Get Axe off the team.
Like, yeah, fuck you, Aiden. But genuinely, like that's really what I had to say. And honestly, work on like with like the comp. Actually, I don't know if you want to pin the team comps that Balloon pointed out. If you want to pin them in the chat, unless you already
Balloon?
did it. Not Balloon. What the fuck? Dan. Ugh.
Damn.
Dan.
Dan the man?
Dan the man. Dan the man. He is the man. But
Damn, Daniel.
if you want to pin those, you can pin those. But
I wanted to see a 1v1 between you two. Wah.
between me and Dan,
Yes.
I mean, depending on the way, we'll
So
see
can-
how terrible
It
I do.
doesn't.